Welcome back to Small Caps. My name's Kerry Stevenson. Today, Mako Gold. They came up with a really great announcement yesterday. So I've asked their managing director, Peter Ledwidge, to jump on and tell us the results that have come out. This is drilling results at their flagship project in Côte d'Ivoire in West Africa. Peter, great to see you. Tell me what these results is. This is extensional drilling, but with some very, very strong gold hits.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it because, as many of our listeners know, we're on our way to our maiden mineral resource on the Napié permit, and that's on. We got results on both the Tchaga and Gogbala prospect, and so we are doing exclusively extensional drilling, which means that any results we announce are going to go into the maiden resource. So get some pretty nice numbers here, 9 meters at 3.77. There's a lot, some high grade in there, 1 meter, 29 grams, another 1 meter, 34 grams.
Solid.
So really that's what we're looking for. On Gogbala alone, we drilled 32 holes and 20 of them hit. So that's a pretty good success ratio. And
how deep were those holes, Peter?
Most of those holes are 100 meters vertical depth. So there's lots of potential going ahead. Even once we announce our maiden resource, we're going to drill deeper, and so this project just keeps growing. And we got 30 kilometers of strike length, and we're just looking at a very small part of it right now. Tchaga, we're looking at about a 2 kilometer long area, and Gogbella right now about 2 kilometers as well. And so we're still drilling. We got 2 drills turning, just lots of news flow coming up, and lots more good results like this, hopefully.
You mentioned a maiden mineral resource coming out. When are you expecting that?
That's going to come out before the end of June of this year, and some of our faithful shareholders will remember that we were planning to put out a maiden resource late last year, and the reason we extended that date is we started drilling on Gogbala. The original maiden resource was going to be only on Tchaga, so once we started getting those outstanding results on Gogbala, we thought, hey, let's just put this off a bit and come out with a nicer resource. So in the end, those shareholders that are patient will hopefully have their patience rewarded.
And I think that was a very smart move, because Gogbala is giving you, has it surprised you to the upside, some of the drilling results that you're getting from Gogbala?
Yeah, I mean, it's always risky. There's exploration, right? And so when we first started following up on most of the holes when we started drilling were from our 2018 maiden drilling program shortly after we listed on ASX. So yes, there was some trepidation when we started drilling again, and we were very pleased with the results. So we're calling Gogbala Tchaga 2.0 sort of thing.
Love it. So let's get to the guts of it. We've got a big investor audience out there. Mako Gold, I talk to people, they really love the story. Why do you think now is a good time? Is this a pivotal moment in the history of Mako with these results coming out? Is it? I guess the question is this showing you a consistent grades and bigger than you thought?
It is. That's our long-term listeners, watchers, whatever you want to call it, recall that we've been talking about 2, 3, 4 million ounces on the permit. That's our goal.
Yeah.
And so originally we were just talking about Tchaga, and to some people, Gogbala might be a pie in the sky story, but now we're validating that. So very shortly, we're going to start drilling Tchaga North, Komboho, some of the other prospects that we haven't done on Komboho. We haven't done any drilling on Tchaga North. We've put in, I think it's 24 drill holes. So it's that included our discovery drill hole in 2018 of 8 meters at 8.5 grams per ton. So I guess why this is a pivotal moment for Mako is that we've shown that there's two prospects that are, going to add up to a nice resource, and we've still got the rest of it to that we're exploring. So I guess instead of people thinking that I'm just, talking off the top of my head, we're validating it along the road.
Basically, ladies and gentlemen, he knows what he's doing. He knows where to put the drill bit, and now you've got the results. So let's talk news flow in the next few months, because I'm going to grab you back on every now and again, Peter, as these strong results come out, because I don't think the market has recognized just how big this project is. But also, you've done this before. This is not your first rodeo, and you've had great success in the past. No reason that you're not going to have great success in the future. But tell us what they can expect news flow, both those who are current shareholders and those that are looking at Mako Gold going, oh, now could be a good time.
Yeah, well, as I said, we've got two drills turning. So, and contrary to what's happening in North America and here in Australia with a very long assay turnaround, we've got 3 to 4 week assay turnarounds. And so lots of news flow. There'll be drill results coming out once a month. We're looking at other opportunities. That's an ongoing thing. Maiden resource coming up the end of June. We're not sitting around twiddling our thumbs.
No, I think it's watch this space, because one of the things I like about what you're doing, Peter, is it's this solid, you're not rushing it, but you're understanding the geological structure and where the gold is going to be and how big this could be going forward. Final comment goes to you. This is a quick summary today, but I think it's very exciting news, which is why I wanted to bring you on. What's your last comment for those people watching us today of what's ahead?
Well, lots ahead, and right now the share price isn't where we want it to be. So I guess some viewers will see that as an opportunistic scenario. And we really hope for re-rating down the road. If you look at some of the other companies, the West African-based companies that look at West African Resources a few years ago, look at Tieto just like 2.5 years ago. They were sitting, in the 8-10 cent range, and they're building a mine. And incidentally, they're in the same belt as us.
That's a good one.
So there you go.
Yep.
So that's where we hope to be before too long.
Well, that was a very nice way to put it. It's on the same belt as Tieto. We all know what those guys are doing. We've spoken to them before. So Mako Gold, they're coming up quickly behind them. So make sure you check them out. The ASX code for Mako is MKG. Do your own research as always. But Peter Ledwidge, Managing Director of Mako Gold, great to see you. I'll talk to you again in a month when some more results come out.
Yeah, thanks. My pleasure, Kerry.